everyone watching this channel, METALS100, and I'm Gilbert. I'm here with you all for this program called METALS100 Stock Review. It's the first time we're doing this, called it episode 1. It's beginning of June 2025 because the market is getting really active on the gold stock, silver stock, amongst others. I'd like to have this program to talk about some of the stocks that we have interviewed or we have covered, presented in the past few months. So give you a more update on how they're progressing since the last time you heard of them. So let's get right to it. So the first company, first thing first, West Red Lake Gold, WRLG, is all about the restart of Madsen mine in Red Lake, and they have a pretty successful 2 months since we presented, and they had a big announcement of the restart last week, earlier than scheduled, mainly because they had a really positive test mining bulk sample results, so that's really helped them to have the confidence to restart ahead of schedule for the Madsen mine. So this mine is about producing, when they all ramp up, it's going to be about 70,000 ounces of gold. And so we're just getting started. The share price used to be about 58 cents when they were last presented in our conference in late March. And now today is quite close, around 96 cents. So which is over 60% increase in about 2 months. So this is one of the really successful story because of the re-rate as they go from development stage to a production stage company. Now the next is to continue to see that consistent for gold production in the next few months, and they can continue to be re-rated. So, and the next company we want to talk about is Madsen Mining is called RDS, and Madsen completed a strong financing recently. And well, they were trying to raise $7 million, but they end up raising $12 million at 30 cents. And it was trading at 30 cents throughout that announcement. And after they closed, it started to move north of 30 cents. So right now around 38 cents. It's all because they have now increased the budget exploration program on this Orion project. So they're going to add a fourth drill rig in June. So I also like to point out the new CEO of the company who have been on board since last year, Madsen. He used to be in the Marathon Gold, got acquired by Caliber Mining in early 2024. So he had the experience of building projects from development stage and become a production one day. And the next I want to talk to you about is Cisco Development, ODV, and they're trading at around $2.73, around that level today, and it was $2.10 when they were presenting, up around 30%. The one major issue of this company right now is they're trading quite thinly still, so the trading volume is not that high among all other companies, but hopefully it will improve as they continue to progress. This company has updated PFS during this time and showed even stronger economics. So it's not a huge surprise to the market, but it's continued to do very well amongst in this gold bull market. The next one I want to talk to you about is Triders Gold. Triders Gold also presented at our conference in March, and Triders secured a loan facilities, $35 million during this time. They had a really big financing package being approved. So it's all trying to remove this all financial risk in developing this project, Triders Mine. And they also had some really high grade drilling success recently. And now they were trading at around 64 cents today. They were trading at 43 cents. So it's already up 40% during all this time. And I'd like to also talk to you about Integra Resources, which is another gold development to producer company. and they were trading today at $2.36 level, almost 400 million market cap right now. And they were at $1.89 when they were presenting at our conference. And now it's already up over 20% too. They reported the first full quarter. The result is as expected. It's nothing big surprise. It's become the first quarter of them being a gold producer, and they produced 19,000 plus ounces of gold, but the all-in sustaining cost is quite a bit above the industry average at $23.42. So $2,342 is the all-in sustaining cost. So the above 2,000 level is pretty high cost, but at this current gold price level, they're still going to make a profit. So the idea for them is the key is going to grow more reserves from now on. They're going to spend a bit of money on the exploration side to try to find more. And then they also have the two really interesting development project in the pipeline that they can become within this time frame that they are drilling and they're producing and try to add on to the production pipeline later on. So this is quite an interesting company because they already become a gold producer for a quarter now. The last one I want to talk about is finally, it's not gold or silver. We talked about all the gold stocks doing quite well because of the commodity price. And this one is all about drilling success. A company called Group11 Resources. We interviewed the CEO Bart at the PDAC Times, and they were trading around 19 cents at that level. It's been trading at around that level for a bit of a long time. But they did have a really, really successful drilling recently in the Bellawai project in Ireland. They have intercepted 12 meters of 2.3% copper and 560 grams per ton silver. They both this sort of showing is actually the best ever, as Matt said before, in the region for showing on copper and silver grade. So really high grade in the region. They had seen before already, but this is kind of the market by surprise. So the market really shows a really strong excitement to this stock. They're trading around 36, 37 the level now, which is more or less double the share price when they were at PDAC back in early March. So look out for this continued success of this company on terms of drilling to see how wide or how much more high grade intercept they can come across. And so this is the first episode of this stock review program. Any comments, feel free, all the audience, what kind of stock or companies you want us to interview or cover. Please leave us a message. Feel free to comment us or what you want to listen to, what I'm going to talk about, because it's important because we're in the super bull market of the gold stocks and silver stock in general and the mining cycle. So it's important to keep up to date. So here we go. So thank you for listening, watching us, and I will see you again next time in my next episode of Update. Thank you, everybody.